Hey guys, what's up? Real Life Legend here, and today we're doing Monster Hunter World. This is part 3 to my series, and today we're going to be covering the hammer and what it's good to be used for. I'm going to leave this up here just for a second so y'all can get the combos down. Alright guys, today we're doing a tutorial on the hammer. I decided to use the Diablo sledge. It's probably the best one I have right at the moment. But hammers, they're usually higher in damage because of the how blunt they are. Because hammers can actually knock out monsters if you hit them enough in the head. Hammers, they're a heavier weapon than most weapons, but they're kind of light in a sense, because you can actually run away faster than if you use a great sword or a hunting horn, because you can actually run away if you use a hammer. I kind of got stuck there, but yeah, you can run away if you use a hammer. But guys, hammers are probably one of the highest damage weapons in the game, in my opinion, at the moment. Because most of the time, whenever you get up to like tier 6, they're up to 1,000 damage. So yeah, I think they're one of the most higher, or one of the highest tiers of damage that you can get to. So if y'all are looking for higher damage rates, I'd pick the hammer, but beware, you can't sever any tails if you like to do that for monsters to weaken them a lot more. It's good for hidden monsters in the head, because you can actually break stuff off of their face easier than you can a greatsword. Even though a greatsword has a lot of damage, the hammer, I like to use it for Diablos. But whenever you hit monsters in the head, it stuns them a lot easier than if you used any other weapon. Like, see what I just did to that one? If you hit them in the head, it'll stun them. It'll sometimes knock them back if they're like in the middle of a attack. So, but beware, you have to actually be right on top of them, because it's kind of a shorter weapon, so you can't be farther away. Like if you had a great sword or a insect glaive or something like that. So you have to actually be legit right up next to them. So if y'all don't like being next to a monster, I would not suggest to use it, but at the same time, it has good and bad things about it. So, but the next tip I'm going to be giving y'all is to finish out the combo. Whenever you finish out the combo, it has the highest damage that you can get to using it. Because if you do whenever you spin, or yeah, I think that's pretty much all you do, is whenever you spin at the very end of your combos, you'll deal a lot of damage, or a lot more damage than you normally would. At least like 40 or 50 more damage than you usually would. So I would suggest finishing out the combo if y'all are in the middle of one, and most of the time if you finish it out, it'll knock the monster back, so you won't have a problem with finishing it out. But if you're like at the very beginning of it, I'd jump out the way like that, because if you're at the very end of your combo, you'll actually more than likely knock them back. But the hammer is actually very good for breaking horns. For example, with Diablos or Nergigante, because they're really hard to break, and the hammer's really blunt. So if you actually hit him in the face, it'll make a weak spot for you to aim for. Or if you play with other people, for other hunters to play or go for. Because the horns are probably the hardest thing to break off of a monster, because they're just so, most of the time it's going to be gray instead of yellow damage. So if you use a hammer, it'll actually break it off more than likely after a couple swings. Alright guys, this is nearing the end of my video. I hope y'all enjoyed. If y'all want me to do anything else besides the weapons, just send me a message or DM me on Instagram if y'all know my Instagram. Well, I hope y'all liked it. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment down below. And please subscribe. Thank you.